On a frosty December evening, a small, scruffy dog trudged through the snow-covered streets of a quiet town. His fur was matted, his ribs visible beneath his coat, and his eyes reflected a deep sadness. Once a playful pup, he had been abandoned months ago and had since learned to survive on scraps and the occasional kindness of strangers. He had no name, no family, and no place to call home. The festive glow of Christmas lights twinkled in the distance, filling the town with warmth and cheer. But for the little dog, the holiday season was just another cold, lonely time of year. He paused outside a brightly lit house where the aroma of cookies wafted through the air. He shivered, but stayed close, comforted by the sound of laughter inside. Inside the house, a boy named Max was sitting by the fireplace with his parents, his Christmas list clutched tightly in his hand. At the very top of his list, in bold, wobbly letters, were the words, "A dog to love." Max had wished for a dog every year, but his parents, wary of the responsibility, had always hesitated. This year, though, they had seen the loneliness in Max's eyes and promised to reconsider. As the family chatted, Max caught a glimpse of movement outside the window. He pressed his face against the frosted glass and saw the little dog, sitting forlornly in the snow. Without a second thought, Max bolted to the door, his parents calling after him. The boy knelt in the snow, his heart aching at the sight of the trembling creature. "Hey, buddy," he said softly, reaching out a hand. The dog hesitated, but something in Max's gentle voice and kind eyes drew him closer. Tentatively, he sniffed the boy's hand and gave a small wag of his tail. "Can we keep him, please?" Max begged, looking up at his parents, who had followed him outside. They exchanged a glance, their hearts melting at the sight of their son and the desperate dog. "Let's get him inside and warm," Max's mom said, smiling. The dog was brought into the house, where he was wrapped in a soft blanket and given a warm meal. Max spent the entire evening brushing the tangles out of his fur, whispering, "You're home now. I'll take care of you." The dog, now feeling safe for the first time in months, rested his head on Max's lap, his tail wagging steadily. On Christmas morning, Max woke to find the dog curled up at the foot of his bed. Under the tree was a red collar and tag that read, "Buddy." The little dog now had a name, a family, and a boy who had always dreamed of loving a dog like him. That Christmas, the house was filled with laughter, wagging tails, and the promise of many joyful years to come. Buddy had finally found his forever home, and Max's wish had come true in the most magical way.